Hey everybody, we are back and we're doing it, playing Super Metroid. I'm very excited. It's definitely in my top 5 games that I feel like I've ever played, although now Taun is poking some holes in it.
It's still super dope.
Which are due. I mean, they're due.
Twisted.
His criticisms are not without base, for sure. And I think...
Fuck.
You can blast those things in the air and the other
really?
stuff, yeah.
Oh yeah, I keep forgetting how fucking this is.
Oh, he's done. He's done for
I thought he was done. He's so hideous now.
I think with this, it's definitely something where like you were saying, compared to other games that came out around this time, this game is like ace.
Mm-hmm.
Like stomps everything. And I think my nostalgia, for lack of a better term, I guess my nostalgia for how good it felt at the time makes me forgive it.
Yeah.
For those things. Whereas with something like The Legend of Zelda, which obviously has some limitations in control and design, even though it's still an amazing game, in my opinion. I think even at the time, I was like, well, it's clunky because it's 1992.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like, there's no way, especially because they did it in the style of the first Legend of Zelda.
I love that.
I think that was just like how I would have expected it to play.
Yeah.
You know, kind of like rigid and derpy. I think like if we're talking about play control, Zelda 2 is better than like it's an easier play than Link to the Past.
I couldn't say I haven't played it.
But what makes that game worse is it's an RPG on the NES, and it's like you have no direction.
Yeah.
You're meant to read like poorly translated clues.
That system wasn't ready for it.
Yeah, it's just like completely thrown together. And I don't know how people at the time, I guess the hint line. But yeah.
I love how small this game starts out, but you just are constantly getting keys for the first like 15 minutes of this game.
It's got, like this first section is sort of like a microcosm of how the whole game is designed.
Exactly,
Just, like,
it's
kind
so
of running
smart.
back and forth between the same like 3 hallways.
Mm-hmm. I want to kiss it. It's so good.
Yeah. Like this game is designed really well. It's written super well.
One thing that improves in future versions is that there's ways to like reveal where hints are. And I think that actually shows up later in this game.
Yes, you get the X-ray scope.
Yeah.
Whereas in the NES, you didn't have that. You have to bomb
Just
everywhere.
mindlessly.
Which I think is where the first one failed. I didn't enjoy Metroid, like NES Metroid.
I've never even touched it.
My mom loved it, but she was age appropriate when it came out. I was very young.
Can I?
So,
Whatever.
what you trying to do?
Can I look at Brinstar?
No, you have to be there first.
Gotcha.
You have to like go there. I think there's like a world map, but it's not like, it doesn't really function. It's just like an overall like layout.
Gotcha. One of the weaker points of this game,
Yeah.
this controller. Great controller. Like compare this to the NES controller.
Oh, you're talking about just the SNES controller.
Yeah. Like definitely the logical next step after the NES controller.
Yeah.
But like, man, I wish I had, you know, those little things you actually hold on to with your hands.
Yeah.
Like if I could play this with a GameCube controller, I feel like I'd be real happy.
I guess I never had that problem. Although did you have an SNES growing up?
Not really. One of my older sisters had one.
You played it when you could.
Yeah, if I did her chores for her, she'd let me play it sometimes.
again, I think that's just because I grew up with it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, it's still one of my favorite controllers.
Really?
Yeah.
For what it is, it functions fine.
Yeah.
But
Do you notice the difference between the imitation ones and the like real
yeah,
Nintendo controllers?
I feel like I always hit diagonals on these when I'm trying to just go left or right.
You want it to be like precise, right?
Mm-hmm.
I've been having that problem. I've been playing for Night Marathon. I'm playing the NES Nightmare on Elm Street.
Seriously?
Yeah. And I'm I'm practicing it and playing it during the stream on an emulator. So I'm using.
Is there a trick for killing these guys?
Yeah, bombing them.
Just bombing them? Okay.
Yeah. You have to kind of get in. Yeah. So I'm playing it with the Xbox controller.
Okay.
And because that control pad is so like fluid, like it's not rigid like the retro games, or retro consoles, I should say. I constantly am like fucking up my controls.
Oh, it gives you trouble?
Like you have to like that game is a bad clunky NES game, right? So there's spots where you have to duck under things and to either avoid a trap or to hit something with low to the ground. Constantly I'm doing it and like facing the wrong direction.
Okay.
Or I do it and then like immediately get back up again.
Okay.
Because it's hard to just hold down. Like the moment you stop holding down, you shoot up again.
Okay.
Right? And you can't crouch and move, so if I'm crouching and I hit left, I get up and start moving left.
There's nothing in this room, right?
No. So that's causing me a lot of problems. Now Ryan has a USB NES controller that I'll be able to use. So
Oh,
it
okay.
probably won't be as big of an issue when we actually do the stream.
Oh, you're playing it on your computer.
Yeah.
Oh, okay, I understand. You said emulator, but I wasn't sure if you had like... I don't even know what I was thinking. Never mind. Ignore me.
That's fine.
You said Xbox controller, and I imagine like Xbox original.
Oh.
So I thought you like downloaded it or something.
Yeah.
Need
I wish I
something
could
special for you.
download it and play it on like a virtual console. But I don't think that exists.
Womp womp.
I don't think anyone actually likes that game.
It might be on Wii U.
I don't know. I feel like I've looked for it. You know what always weirded me out?
What's that?
When you attack that thing, everything on screen vibrates except for it. It's trippy.
That is kind of disconcerting.
Yeah.
Another quality of life thing this game could have. Better inventory control. I hate pressing select in the middle of a boss fight through like 4 or 5 items. That shit's a nightmare.
Like if you could just pause it and select a different weapon.
Pause, have like a D-pad, shoulder buttons maybe.
The fact that you have to take your thumb off of the control pad.
Yeah, take it off of movement.
Yeah.
Is what bothers me.
Yeah, that. And the.
I'm just going all the way, huh?
Yeah. And the shoulder buttons don't have any function in this game, right? Like. I guess they do in the menu, but they do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you can do that with the D-pad.
Technically, but you move when you do.
Oh yeah.
I
I guess that
aim
is
down.
a pretty good function.
Oops.
But not all of the action buttons do stuff, right?
Yeah, I haven't figured out what A and B do yet, but they're probably some sort of power up. God damn it, that's not the fucking attack button. Super duper not trying to fuck with you guys.
I like your style.
Hey, I think you're pretty neat, but I want to respect you from a distance. It's like when you see like a deer at the park or something.
Yeah, they're just animals, man. Like,
I'm gonna go down later. So much of this game is just moving with confidence.
Yeah.
Like a lot of things, attack arcs will straight up just whiff on you.
yeah. Do you have a favorite area in this game?
Up or down? I'm not sure if I've like played through it enough to have like such clear memories of the different areas.
Oh, okay.
I do like this specific room we're in right now. I like the like.
The, like petals falling.
Yeah. That was weird. I like that door because it's like, okay, cool. I've decoded what the blue and red doors mean, but oh shit, there's an orange one?
Yeah, they throw stuff at you like way early that you won't like. I mean, you're probably like a good hour away from being able to access that.
Yeah.
Sorry, I'm just gonna. But it lets you know, like, it kind of teaches you like that you're gonna be doubling back. It teaches you that like to pay
Yeah, I've already learned that.
pay attention to your surroundings because.
Ooh,
like,
charge beam.
You know, you might not have to remember something for later.
Mm-hmm.
You know.
Oh, I didn't know that was a thing.
Oh yeah.
Ping. Also, just like the colors on this stage.
I like that. I like how like they did a really good job of making it feel natural.
Mm-hmm.
Like, because this is a very like planty area,
Mm-hmm.
right? But it's not all the same. Like, this is like a weird like kind of pinky orangey room, but like it still feels like it's got life.
Yeah.
And then like the next area you go in will be like vibrant green.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Yeah.
Oof.
It's got a lot of different biomes
Yeah.
neatly tied together.
Mm-hmm. I think I'm a big fan of the like Norfair area, the like fire realm that you go to.
Is that the place where you need like the Varia suit or whatever?
Yeah.
Hate that shit. Because you discover it hella early on, but it's just like, oh, cool, death door.
Yeah, yeah.
I sure do love death and dying.
I just like that it's got a very like broken down ancient ruins kind of aesthetic.
Okay.
There's like tumbled columns and stuff everywhere. Very like volcanic, almost like a Roman kind of look.
You were saying earlier you like the like aesthetic of like post-civilization shit.
Yeah, we were talking about The Last of Us. Yeah, any kind of like urban like decay.
I jumped too soon.
Post-apocalyptic
You motherfucker.
sort of setting. I'm a huge fan of. Oof. And I think that's one of my probably one of the things that immediately won me over in this game is because a lot of it is like shows that you've already like been through this and like destroyed this place. You know, like, and even though it's back somehow or not as destroyed as you thought, it still shows signs of, you know, collapse.
Mm-hmm. Oh, I did not realize my energy tank was empty. When it started beeping earlier, I'm like, oh shit, am I not as healthy as I thought I was? I've just been bodying hits.
Do you have a like an are you acquainted enough with like the Super Nintendo catalog to have a favorite SNES game?
Not super duper, but this would probably be it.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Like, I've not spent a lot of time with the system.
Mm-hmm.
And I do like try and go back and play some older stuff, but shit's expensive.
Sure.
And this is probably the game I've played the most and I've also gone back to the most often. Seems suspect. Like, yeah, I've played like Super Mario World, obviously. Legend of Zelda. Some Visit My Neighbors. Oh, fuck. I didn't want to be in a fight. I forgot about this.
Oh, this music is so creepy.
Fuck. Oh, I forgot to move. It's fine.
I think this feels fairly forgiving. So I'm just gonna stay out of the way of that thing.
Yeah, I forgot the pattern. Put him back in now.
Locked. And loaded. He's already turning colors.
Hate having to use select to switch
Yeah, I guess.
my shit.
Although I played a lot of SNES games in my travels, I would probably agree that this is my favorite. Oh,
If not absolute, definitely like top 3.
yeah.
I mean, I'm concentrated more on this than I can like focus on thinking about back catalog of a hell of old system. But like nothing's immediately coming to mind. Motherfucker.
See, that's why like the delay of
Yeah, using motherfucking select.
yeah, you kind of have to just anticipate him stopping. There you go. Sorry, I'm not like super chatty.
Yeah, I'm focused on a boss fight,
Yeah,
so
I'm like
that's not my scene at all. That's not my job.
kind of feeling run down from the sickness.
You were fucking wired for a minute off that.
Well, yeah,
Rockstar.
Rockstar, yeah, but they go right through me, man.
It's too late.
Ugh.
Fuck. Oh, well. Real slow and steady wins a race situation here.
Oh yeah, I mean, you got a good thing going. No. Oop.
It's fine.
Yeah.
One day, somebody invented the GameCube controller, and Nintendo's only gone uphill ever since.
Nice.
I just hate, like, the pad feeling of Super Nintendo and, like, Nintendo controllers, where I just feel like I'm mashing basically a remote control in my hand, and it's so uncomfortable.
Yeah. Whoop. Yeah, like it's not ergonomic at all. Like they, almost like they just didn't have the human hand in mind when they designed it.
Case in point, the Nintendo 64 controller, which you've quite possibly heard me complain about.
You got 10 hits. Or 10 bits.
Don't I have a tank?
No, you're done.
Fuck. I was stuck on missiles, so I didn't want to shoot anything.
Yeah.
Oh well. Ain't that some shit?
Well, let's get back to it on the next one.
Do 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 do.
Do 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 do.